Hello students and welcome to Smartkidz Tutorials. In this video we will be solving the second term maths paper for level 2 that came for the Goa board exam in April, that is 7th of April 2022. This paper was for 1.5 hour, but an additional 15 minutes were given considering the length of the paper. Total number of questions were 4. Each question was allotted 10 marks each, so the total comes to 40 marks. Let's begin with the first question. Question 1a. Select and write the correct alternative from those given below, and this is for 1 mark. It says the discriminant of the quadratic equation 3x squared plus 7x plus 4 equal to 0 is one of these choices. Let's solve this. Let's say discriminant of the quadratic equation is this. So if we compare this to the general quadratic form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get a equal to 3, b equal to 7 and c equal to 4. Then we use the discriminant formula d equal to b square minus 4ac, and we substitute these values here. Then d equal to b is 7 whole square minus 4, a which is 3 and c which is 4. 7 square is 49, and here 4 into 3 is 12, 12 into 4 is 48. So 49 minus 48, that gives us 1. So discriminant is equal to 1, that means A is our correct choice. Question 1b, attempt the following 3 marks. There are 3 questions for this. 2 are on this page. First one, find the roots of the quadratic equation 2x into x minus 3 equal to 0. So since this is for 1 mark, we'll do it quickly. You can say 2x is equal to 0 and x minus 3 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 0 or x equal to 3. So you can say roots of the quadratic equation are 0 and 3. This is your answer. The first one. Second one, if one of the roots of the quadratic equation 3x square minus px minus 4 equal to 0 is 4, then find the value of p. If we compare, if we compare this quadratic equation with general form of quadratic equation, okay, with general form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get a is equal to 3, b equal to p and c equal to minus 4. And once we get this, what we can do, we just said one of the roots is given as 4. We have to find the value of this p. Now how will you find the value of p from this? When we use the product and sum of the roots, we will be able to find the value of p. One of the roots is given, so let's say one of the roots is alpha and another root is beta. Okay, and let's say this alpha is equal to this which is given, the root 4. Okay, so we take first one, alpha into beta. We know alpha into beta is given as c upon a. So alpha is 4, that we have assumed 4 into beta, and c is minus 4, a is 3. Now this 4 which is multiplied into beta, I'll take it on the other side, and when I take it on the other side, it gets multiplied with the denominator. So beta we get equal to minus 4 upon 3 into 4. 4 and 4 cancel, we get equal to minus 1 upon 3. So beta we've got minus 1 upon 3. Then we'll take alpha plus beta. Let's see what we get. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. Alpha 4 and beta we just find out minus 1 upon 3 equal to minus b. B is p. We don't know what it is. So minus p. A is 3. Here if we take the LCM, we get 12 minus 1 upon 3 equal to minus P upon 3. 3 will get multiplied with P and we'll get 12 minus 1 is 11 equal to minus 3P upon 3. 3 and 3 get cancelled and we get P equal to minus 11. That is our answer. Question 1b3. If the quadratic equation x square plus 6x minus k equal to 0 has real and equal roots, then find the value of k. Real and equal roots means d has to be, that is discriminant, has to be equal to 0. Okay, and it means that b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. If we compare this with the general form of quadratic equation, we get a equal to 1, b equal to 6 and c equal to minus k. So b is 6, so 6 whole square minus 4a which is 1 and c which is minus k equal to 0. So this will be 36 minus and minus become plus 4k equal to 0. If we take 36 on the other side, it becomes negative 4k equal to minus 36. 4 1s are 4, 4 9s are 36. We get k equal to minus 9. So that is our answer. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 5x square plus 14x plus 8 equal to 0 by using the factorization method. So 5x square plus 14x plus 8 equal to 0. 5 into 8 is 40. So 40 we can separate out as 10 into 4. 10 into 4 will also give us 40 and 10 plus 4 gives us 14. So 5x square plus 10x plus 4x plus 8 equal to 0. 5x can be taken common between the two. We are left with x plus 2 and here 4 can be taken common. So 4 into x plus 2 equal to 0. Take x plus 2 common. We are left with 5x plus 4 equal to 0. That means we can take x plus 2 equal to 0 and 5x plus 4 equal to 0. That means we'll get x equal to minus 2 and x equal to minus 4 by 5. So we can say therefore roots of quadratic equation are minus 2 and minus 4 by 5. It's for 3 marks. Question 1d. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 2p square minus p minus 15 equal to 0 by using the quadratic formula. 3 marks. So I'll write down the given quadratic equation first. 2p square minus p minus 15 equal to 0. Then we say comparing with general form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c 0, we get a equal to 2, b equal to minus 1 and c equal to minus 15. Kindly note over here that the variable is p and not x, so please do not write b equal to minus p and so forth. So the variable is p and not in x. So this is the coefficient of p square is 2, coefficient of p is minus 1 and c in this case is minus 15. Now first thing is what we need to check whether the discriminant is coming to equal to 0 greater than 0, because if it comes less than 0 that means it's negative. That means this particular quadratic equation will not have roots. But since they have given you, that means to find out the roots, there has to be either real and equal roots or at least real roots. Let's find out. So d equal to b square minus 4ac. b is minus 1. So minus 1 whole square minus 4 into a which is 2, c which is minus 15. Minus 1 whole square is positive 1. Minus and minus is positive. So you get 15 into 2 is 30, 30 into 4 is 120. That means D will come equal to 121. Next, to find out the value of x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of d 2a. Okay, we have to find the roots now. This will not be in x, it will be in p because our variable is p, so not x. Minus b is minus 1, so minus of minus 1 plus or minus square root of 121 whole thing upon 2a is 2. Next, minus and minus gives us positive 1 plus or minus square root of 121 is 11. 2 into 2 is 4. Now we will separate this out. P equal to 1 plus 11 upon 4 and P equal to 1 minus 11 upon 4. This will get P equal to 12 upon 4, which is equal to 3, and here we will get minus 10 upon 4. So this is equal to 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, so minus 5 upon 2. So therefore you can write, therefore roots of quadratic equation are positive 3 and minus 5 by 2. That's the answer. So at this point I would like to remind you, those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and share it with as many friends and classmates as possible so they could also benefit from you. Share it also with those who are in class 9 because they could also benefit. There are lots of videos for them as well on this channel. And if you have liked watching this video, please hit the like button. Stay with me till the rest of the video. You will get to learn a lot. Question 2a. Select and write the correct alternative from those given below. 1 mark. List of the numbers which do not form the arithmetic progression is one of these. Okay, so that means 3 of them will form an arithmetic progression. For an arithmetic progression to be formed, there should be a first number and there should be a difference between two consecutive successive numbers. That means the difference between A1 and A2 and A1 should be equal to the difference between A3 and A2. Okay, so let's find out there should be a common difference. That is what it means. So in the first case, just if you have a glance, you can have a look. 8 minus 4 is 4 and 12 minus 8 is also 4. That means there is a common difference. Here 17 minus 21 will give you minus 4. 13 minus 17 will give minus 4. That means this is also an arithmetic progression. In case of this one, 5 minus 2 is 3 and 8 minus 5 is also 3. That means you are left with only this one. This one has to be our answer, which means it should not be an arithmetic progression. Let's see. 15 minus 13 is 2. 18 minus 15 is 3. That means in this case, we can say that A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2. This is A1, A2, A3. That's what we call. So A2 minus A1, 15 minus 13 is equal to 2. But it is not equal to A3 minus A2 because this is 18 minus 15 gives us 3 difference. And here also it is 22 minus 18 gives us 4. But it is enough to prove till A3. So A2 minus A1 is enough to show that A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2. However, you don't have to show anything over here. Just choose the correct answer. And in this case, the correct answer is C because we are asked to show which one does not form an arithmetic progression. This is for 1 mark. Question 2b. Attempt the following. 2 marks, 2 questions. Write the 20th term of the arithmetic progression a, comma a plus d, comma a plus 2d. This is the general form, which means it's saying this is a1, this is a2, a3. See, a1 is just a. Then you have a2, which is a plus d. A3, which is a plus 2d. This actually follows the general form, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. So if we take the 20th term a20, then in that case it's if we put it over here, the first term is a, right? So a plus n will be 20. So 20 minus 1 d. So that will be a plus 19d, because the common difference between the two is d. Okay, so that is our answer. The 20th term a20 is equal to a plus 19d. For those who know it directly, there is no need to do all this. Straight away you can write a20 equal to a plus 19d. Second one, find the sum of the first 100 natural numbers. Natural numbers start from 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Instead of adding, we use the arithmetic progression, sum of that, to find out what is the sum of the first 100 natural numbers. So that means till 100 you have to find. That means Sn will be equal to 100, A will be equal to 1, and your D, which is a common difference, is only 1. And then we write the formula, which is Sn equal to n upon 2 in brackets 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and we close the bracket. And in this case we have to find the first. So n will be equal to 100. S 100 yeah, equal to 100 upon 2a, which is 1, plus 100 minus 1 into d, and d is 1. Close the bracket. So 2 ones are 2, 250 is 100, so you get 50 over here in brackets. 2 into 1 is 2, plus 100 minus 1 is 99. 99 into 1 is 99, so 99 we'll put over here. 50 into 101, that comes to 5050. That is the answer. So the sum of the first 100 natural numbers is 5050. Answer the following questions with reference to the arithmetic progression. So there is an arithmetic progression given, and there are 3 questions. So this is going to be for 3 marks, and we'll have to answer pertaining to this main question over here. Progression given is 7, 12, 17, 22, which means clearly you can make out that first term is 7, and the common difference in this case is going to be 5. 12 minus 7 is 5, 17 minus 12 is 5, 22 minus 17 is also 5. Find the 15th term of the arithmetic progression. So 15th term is given by a plus 14d. Okay, and a is 7, 14 into d is 5. 7 plus 5 4s are 27, 77. For those who do not know how I got a plus 14d, you need to apply this formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. Put what is a, that is 7, put what is n, which is 15, d, which is 5. And if you put all of this, you should get a plus 14d. Then put whatever is there in a, d, and you will get the same answer, that is 77. Next one, find the sum of the first 12 terms of the arithmetic progression. Okay, so here some additional things are given in this case. There is you are given n equal to 12, and you need to find the sum of the first 12 terms. We have got a is equal to 7, d equal to 5. You get s, the general formula is Sn equal to n upon 2 in brackets 2a plus n minus 1 d, and in place of n we put 12 upon 2 in brackets 2 into a, which is 7, plus n, which is 12 minus 1, and d is 5. So 2 ones are 2, 2 is 6 are 12, 6 in brackets 2 into 7 is 14, plus 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 into 5 is 55. We get 6 into 55 plus 14 is 69. And if you calculate, you'll get it equal to, I'll put it over here, equal to 414. So that is S12. Forgot to put over here S12. Okay, this is S12. S12 is equal to sum of first 12 terms is equal to 414. There is a small error that I need to correct over here. I put over here Sn equal to 100. Sn is not equal to 100. Okay, well, we have to put S100. We have to find the sum of the first 100 terms over here. So S100. Okay. Third question, find which term of the arithmetic progression is 92, which means it's telling us find out n, because an is given as 92. We know a is equal to 7 and d is equal to 5. Let's find out using general formula. An equal to a plus n minus 1 to d. Let's substitute these values here. An is 92, a is 7, plus n is what we need to find out, d is 5. I'll take 92 on the other side, 7 on the other side, it will become negative. We'll get, and I'll multiply 5 inside the bracket. So we'll do this first. So we get 5n minus 5 equal to, when I take 7 on the other side, it will become negative. 92 minus 7 gives us 85. I'll take minus 5 on the right hand side, it will become positive. 85 plus 5 will give us 90. For 5n equal to 90, that means 5 on the 5, 8's 40. We get n equal to 18, which means 18th term is equal to 92. That is our answer. Question 2D. This following table shows the marks scored by 50 students in a maths test. We are given class intervals from 0 to 10 to 50 to 60, and we are given the frequency, that is the number of students scoring those marks in that range: 6, 5, 9, 13, 12, 5. The total comes to 50. This is also given. We need to find the class marks. Then we need to find the product of the frequency as well into class marks and the total, and then use the formula to find out the mean by direct method. First, let's find out the class marks. You notice, because the class size over here, there is a difference of 10, so the difference here also will be of 10. So 5, 15, next will be 25, 35, 45 and 55. Upper limit plus lower limit upon 2 gives us class marks. So 10 plus 0 upon 2 gives us 5. 20 plus 10 gives us 30. 30 upon 2 is 15. 30 plus 20 gives us 50. 50 upon 2 is 25. So forth. So no subtracting over here. Adding upper limit to lower limit, divide by 2, and this will give us our class marks. Next, FIXI is product of these two. So 6 5s are 30, 5 into 15, 5 5s are 25, carry 2, 5 on the 5, 75. Then 25 into 9 gives us 225. Then 35 into 13 gives us 455. Then 45 into 12 will give us 540, and 55 into 5 will give us 275. If we add all of this, we will get 1600. Okay, so we've got the total here, and I've got the total over here as well. Let's find out using direct method. So formula for that is x bar equal to sigma of fi xi upon sigma of fi, or summation of fi xi on summation of fi, equal to, so fi xi is 1600 upon summation of fi, which is 50. 0 0 cancel. 5 3s are 15, carry 1 0, 5 2s are 10. So that means our mean is 32. So what we can write over here is final closing statement that shows the mark score, rewrite in W, find the mean mark. Therefore, the mean marks scored by 50 students in a maths test is 32. That is the answer. With this, we finish question 2 as well. Once again, I ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so far. Like the video, hit the like button if you've liked watching the video. Share it with as many friends and classmates as possible. And keep watching the rest of the video. Question 3a. Select and write the correct alternative from those given below for 1 mark. The arithmetic mean of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 is one of these. So to find the arithmetic mean, equal to, you can just write x bar equal to 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11, whole thing upon the number of observations, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This comes to 36, the numerator, upon 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 6 are 36. That means the mean is 6, and that means our correct choice is B, 6. Next one, question 3b. Attempt the following. First one under that is write the upper limit of the class interval 25 to 45, 1 mark for that. This is known as the lower limit, this is known as the upper limit. So in this case, the upper limit of class interval 25 to 45 is 45. That is our answer. This is for 1 mark. Question 3b, second question under this. Find the mode of the following frequency distribution table. This is for 2 marks. Class interval is given 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60 and 60 to 80. Frequency is given 6, 12, 10, 5. For this we need to find the model class. Model class, to find out which one is the model class from here, we look at the frequency table and see which one has got the highest frequency. So 12 is the highest frequency. The class interval corresponding with that becomes our model class. That's 20 to 40. So we write over here model class equal to 20 to 40. Fine. Next that frequency becomes F1. So F1 equal to 12. The frequency before that becomes F0. So F0 will become 6. The frequency after that will become F2. That will become 10. Okay. H is the class size. So class size is upper limit minus lower limit. So that is constant. So that is 20 in this case. And we also need to know the lower limit of the model class. The lower limit of this is the model class. Lower limit is this one. This is upper limit. So L equal to 20. That is all that we need, because we need these values in the formula to find out mode of this particular frequency distribution table that is given. So this is F2, I'll write over here. So F0, F1, F2, for those who aren't aware of it, F0, that is the frequency of the class preceding the model class. So class preceding model class is this one. That means comes before the model class. We look at that one's frequency. And this one is frequency of the class succeeding model class. Class succeeding model class, that means this one, which means the class interval coming after the model class. We look at that frequency. That becomes F2. Okay. That's how we get. Now let's write the formula to find out mode. So we write the formula of mode equal to L plus F1 minus F0, all thing upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 in brackets into H. Let's substitute. L we have got here as 20 plus f1 is 12, f0 is 6, whole thing upon 2 into 12 minus 6 minus f2 which is 10 in brackets into h which is 20. Then keep 20 the way it is, plus 12 minus 6 is 6, put it 6 into 20, whole thing upon 2 into 12 is 24, minus 10 and minus 6 gives us minus 16. Then next 20 plus, I'll continue keeping 6 into 20, 24 minus 16 gives us 8. Okay, so we put 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, and 20 plus 3 into 5 is 15. So 20 plus 15 we get as 35. So that is the mode, and that is the answer to this particular question. So the mode that you get should always fall in the modal class that you have got. Okay, so 35 falls between 20 and 40. Just remember this part. Question 3c, draw a circle with center O and radius 3 centimeters. Then take a point P at a distance of 8.5 centimeters from the center of the circle. Using a pair of compass and ruler, construct tangents PS and PT through to the circle. Measure and state the length of the tangent segments. This is for 3 marks. So let's begin with the construction. So it says first we need to take a circle with center O and radius 3 centimeters. I'm going to just measure 3 centimeters with the help of this compass. So this is 3 centimeters. Okay, I'm going to take a point over here. Okay, so let's say over here, and I'm going to draw a circle, and the radius of this is going to be 3 centimeters. This is 3 centimeters, and I'm going to mark this point as our center, which is O. This is going to be 3 centimeters. Then it says take a point P at a distance of 8.5 centimeters. So I'm going to take a point over here from this center O, which will be 8.5 centimeters. So here you go. So from here to here, this is 8.5 centimeters over here. So I'm going to mark this point as P. So this whole thing is 8.5 centimeters. This thing is 3 centimeters out here. Okay. Next, we are going to draw a perpendicular bisector to OP. To draw the perpendicular bisector to OP, we need to take a length which is greater than half of this 8.5. So I'm just going to randomly take some length out here, or something like this. Draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay. Make sure the measurements don't change when you draw the arcs from either ends, like this, and one here. Done. Now we're going to mark these points where the two arcs have intersected on top and bottom, this here and here, and we are going to join those points with the help of a scale, like this. That will give us our perpendicular bisector to OP. Where this line intersects this OP, the perpendicular bisector OP, we're going to mark this point like this. That will be our center, and from this center till this O, that will be our radius, like this over here. Okay, ensure that the length is equal on both ends, because you need to draw a circle and radii of the circle have got to be of equal length. Okay. So you draw like this to complete this circle here, and our circle is now complete. Now where this big circle intersects this small circle, mark this point, this one, here and here. Okay, and from this point to here we will join the line. Those will become our two tangents. So from here, from this point till this point, I'm going to join the line. Okay, so this is going to be here to here, like this. I'm going to join from here to here. That will be our other tangent. Now we have to then measure the two tangents as well. Okay, from here to here. Okay, that's it. Next, we need to measure the two tangents. Let's measure them out. So if we measure it, it comes to 8, and this also comes to 8. So that means it's 8 centimeters here and 8 centimeters here. And we have also been asked to mark over here the two tangents as PS and PT. So to mark this as S and this as T, PS and PT. This are, and right over here PS equal to PT equal to 8 centimeter. That is what we are asked to mark. Here you can mark this as some letter, let's say M, to mark this center. That's done with the construction of the tangents. Question 3C for 3 marks. Question 3D, construct a triangle with sides AB equal to 5 centimeters, BC equal to 6 centimeters, and angle B equal to 60 degrees. Using a pair of compass and ruler, construct triangle A-BC- similar to triangle ABC, whose sides are 4/3 of the corresponding sides of the triangle ABC. So first you need to draw BC, something like this. I'll draw over here rough. Okay, that will be of 6 centimeters. Then you need to draw 60 degrees. Okay, that will, like this. After this, you need to draw or cut AB over here, which will be 5 centimeters, and join this. You'll get triangle ABC. Then you need to draw a line like this, cut 4 parts because it says 4/3. Join the third part here and then draw parallel over here, parallel to this one, and draw the new triangle, which is A-BC-. That's what we are going to do. So I'm going to draw it this way because it will be easier for us to complete the triangle. So first is 6 centimeters, that is BC. We draw BC 6 centimeters. Sorry, over here it is. You can extend a line first, a big line, because we'll need that anyways. Okay. Okay, so let's say I'll take this as B. Okay. So next I'm going to measure 6 centimeters on the scale like this. So here, and then I'll keep the pointer on B, and I'll cut on this line. So that will be BC. So I'll mark that point out there. So this is C. This is 6 centimeters. Next, we are going to construct 60 degrees. For 60 degrees, I will keep my pointer over here and I'll draw an arc like this. After this arc, keep the pointer out here with the same measurement and cut another arc like this. Where these two arcs cut, I'm going to draw a line through that from B. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Next, from B we'll measure 5 centimeters. So I'll take it on the scale like this. That's 5 centimeters from here to here. I'll keep it on point B and cut 5 centimeters here. And where the line the arc intersects the line, we will mark that point. And from that point, I'll join to C. Like this. This becomes our A. Then we're going to draw an acute line to this BC. Like this. And then we're going to cut 4 equal parts. So, like this. 1. Then the next one will be here. 2. Then next will be here. that's 3, and next is going to be here, which is going to be 4. Okay, now that we have cut them into 4 equal parts, let's construct further. Next step is to join this point of intersection to this C. So let's do that. Here you go. Then our next step is to draw a line parallel to this line. So I'll mark this as B1, B2, B3 and B4. So to B3C we have to draw B4C dash, which will be parallel to B3C. Let's do that. So for that we take some random measurements. Okay, and I'm going to keep my pointer at B3 and draw an arc. Okay, like this, and with the same measurement I'm going to keep it at B4 and draw another arc like this. Then I'm going to measure this arc this way. Have a look. So I measured the arc from here to here, and using the same measurement I'm going to keep the pointer over here and cut the previous arc like this. Now where these two arcs cut each other, I'm going to draw a line through this from here, so that this becomes parallel to this B3C. Like this. Here. Okay. So that's marked, and we'll mark this as C dash. Next we have to do the same thing over here and draw another one that should be A dash, C dash should be parallel to AC. So once again take measurement randomly such that I cut an arc like this, and using the same measurement I'll keep it on C dash and draw another arc. Okay, like this. Then I'm going to measure this arc. So the arc is measured, here you see. And now I'm going to keep that pointer over here and draw another arc which cuts the previous arc like this. Now where the two arcs meet, I'm going to draw a line once again from C dash passing through that point and meeting at another point on this line AB, extension of that, which we'll call as A dash. Okay, so let's do that. Something like this, and we mark this as A dash. So we constructed now two triangles. One is triangle ABC and triangle A dash B C dash. The triangle A dash B C dash is similar to triangle ABC. So that is what we were asked to construct. This is the triangle. And with this, we complete the question 3. Let's move to question 4. Question 4a. Select and write the correct alternative from those given below. 1 mark. The distance of the point P3, 4 from the x-axis is one of these. Let's draw x and y-axis first. Y-axis and x-axis. 3, 4 means x, y. On x-axis it is 3 units. So this on x-axis it will be 3. So somewhere over here. And on y-axis is 4. So maybe somewhere over here. So this point P will be at the intersection of these two, which will be somewhere over here. Say, okay, let's say it is here. This is P 3, 4. Now it says the distance of the point P from the x-axis is how much? Distance from the point P from the x-axis is how much? This much. And this is what? Y-axis. That means 4. So your answer is C, 4 units. Question 4b, find the ratio in which the point P minus 2 comma 3 divides the line segment joining the points A minus 3 comma 5 and B 4 comma minus 9. Okay, so there is a point P which is dividing this. We need to find the ratio in which that is happening. So let's say let P minus 2 comma 3 divide AB in the ratio k is to 1. Okay, that's what we are assuming. Next, right, that let A minus 3 comma 5 correspond to or equal to, also you can write x1 comma y1, and B, that is 4 comma minus 9 correspond to x2 comma y2. Okay, usually the formula to find out we get the formula to find out the coordinates which are already given to us, that is minus 2 comma 3, but this is given as x comma y corresponding to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 whole thing upon m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 whole thing upon m1 plus m2. We only need to find the ratios, so we don't have to go ahead and solve for both. Any one can be taken. So I'm going to take only x-axis. X-axis will correspond to this, because this whole thing represents x-axis and this whole thing represents y-axis. See, there is only x in both cases and there's y. So this whole thing over here corresponds with this, and this one corresponds with this. So you can take any one to find out the ratio, because in both the cases it is m1 plus m2. It will give you the value of k. If you find the value of k, means you find the ratio in which P divides line segment joining the points A and B. So that's what we are going to do. I'm going to take only x over here corresponding to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 whole thing upon m1 plus m2, and x and y is given to us as minus 2 comma 3. So I'm going to take only minus 2 over here. Okay, so let's substitute the values. X is minus 2 given to us because P was minus 2 comma 3. M1 will take as k because we got k is to 1 we took, right? X2, and M2 will be 1, X1 whole thing upon M1 plus M2, which means k plus 1. X2 is 4 and X1 is minus 3. This k plus 1 I will multiply with minus 2. So minus 2 into k plus 1 equal to k into 4 is 4k plus 1 into minus 3 gives us minus 3. I'll open this bracket here. Minus 2k, minus 2 into k is minus 2k, minus 2 into plus positive 1 gives minus 2 equal to 4k minus 3. Okay, I'll bring minus 2k on this side and I'll take minus 3 on the left hand side. So that will become positive. 3 minus 2 equal to 4k plus 2k. Okay, 4k plus 2k is 6k equal to 3 minus 2 is 1. K equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, so therefore you can write, therefore P divides AB in the ratio 1 upon 6 is to 1, because we had taken k is to 1, right? Now we don't want it in fractions. To get rid of fraction, we multiply both the sides with the denominator. Denominator is 6. So 6 into 1 upon 6 and here 1 into 6. 6 and 6 cancel and we'll get it as 1:6. That is our ratio. Question 4c, if the point Q 2, 0 is equidistant from the points A -2, -8 and B x, -8, then find the value of x. Okay, so it says Q is equidistant from A and B. That means QA should be equal to QB. So we'll write it over here. Q is equidistant from A and B. Therefore, we can say that QA is equal to QB. Write it over here. QA is equal to QB. Okay. That means if we square both of them, it will get QA square is equal to QB square. Right? Now, to find QB, QA is given as square root of, this is the distance formula I am applying, okay. We get as 2 plus 2 whole square plus 0 plus 8 whole square, and QB, we get square root of 2 minus x whole square plus 0 plus 8 whole square. Therefore, QA square will be equal to 2 plus 2 whole square plus 0 plus 8 whole square, and QB square will be equal to 2 minus x whole square plus 0 plus 8 whole square. So this is just to show you can skip some steps over here, like this one. This step can be skipped, because the reason why I took QA square equal to QB square is to get rid of this square root sign. So this step is not really necessary. Directly from here you can write them equal to each other, like this, 2 plus 2 whole square plus 0 plus 8 whole square. So these are additional steps that I've just shown you for those who do not understand, So otherwise from here directly you can come here, equal to 2 minus x whole square plus 0 plus 8 whole square. Then we solve what is inside the brackets. 2 plus 2 is 4 whole square, 0 plus 8 is 8 whole square, equal to 2 minus x square. We won't open the bracket because this is in A minus B form, plus 0 plus 8 means 8 whole square. Now we'll open the bracket. Okay, so 4 square is 16, 8 square is 64, equal to 2 minus x is A minus B form. So A square plus B square minus 2ab, so that will be minus 4x, plus 8 square is 64. Now we'll take everything on, all this will take on the right hand side, so we get 0 over here. So we put over here x square minus 4x plus 64 plus 4, and if we take 16 on the other side, it becomes minus 16 minus 64 equal to 0. Let's solve. So positive 64 minus 64 is 0 straight away. X square will be the way it is, minus 4x also will remain the same. This 64 goes, and positive 4 minus 16 will leave us with minus 12. And have we missed anything else over here? No. Yeah, that's done then. X square minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. Now we'll split the middle term. So 1 into 12 is 12, but it is minus, and here also there is minus. So 12 will get in the form of 6 into 2, where 6 will have to be negative because it's the sign of the greater number here. Minus 6 plus 2 gives us minus 4, and minus 6 into 12 will also give us minus 12. So x square minus 6x plus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. Take x common here, left with x minus 6, and here we'll take 2 common. So left with x minus 6 again equal to 0. Take x minus 6 common, we're left with x plus 2 equal to 0. We'll get x equal x, we can write x minus 6 equal to 0, and we can write x plus 2 equal to 0. So x will be equal to 6 and x will be equal to minus 2. So there are two values of x. It can be either 6 or minus 2. We have to find the value of this particular x. So it can be either 6 or minus 2. That is the answer. Question 4D, attempt the following 4 marks or 2 marks for this, 2 marks for this. Find the distance between the points A 3, 4 and B 6, minus 3. So let A 3, 4 correspond to x1, y1, and B 6, minus 3 correspond to x2, y2. So distance formula, that is distance of AB, will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This will be equal to square root of x2 is 6 minus 3 whole square plus y2 is minus 3 minus 4 whole square. So AB will be equal to square root of 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 whole square is 9, plus minus 3 and minus 4 gives us minus 7, minus 7 whole square is 49. AB equal to 49 plus 9 is 58, and that will be 58 units. AB equal to 50. So the distance between the points A, B is this much. Next, question 4D2, and this is the last question of this question paper. Find the area of triangle PQR whose vertices are P1, minus 1, Q 3, 5 and R 2, 7. So for that you need to know the area of triangle formula. But first we'll just assume about these 3 points. Let P1, minus 1 correspond to x1, y1. Then I'll put it over here. Q, that is 3, 5 correspond to x2, y2, and R 2, 7 correspond to x3, y3. Now the formula to find the area of triangle PQR is, we write the formula, that is half into x1 and y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y2 plus x3 into y1 minus y2, close the bracket and close the whole bracket. Now let's substitute. We need to find the area of triangle, so we put area of triangle PQR equal to half, and substitute in place of x, all of this. So that would be 1 into 5 minus 7 plus 3 into 7 plus 1 plus 2 into minus 1 minus 5, close the brackets. Let's solve inside the bracket first. Open the bracket once again. 1, 5 minus 7 is minus 2, plus 3, 7 plus 1 is 8, close the bracket, plus 2, minus 1 and minus 5 is minus 6, and we close the bracket. Next, we'll open the bracket now, keep the main bracket onward. 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, 3 into 8 is positive 24, and 2 into minus 6 is minus 12. Close the bracket. Let's open this bracket up. So minus 2 plus 24 gives us positive 22. Positive 22 minus 12 gives us positive 10. 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10, and we get area of triangle PQR equal to 5 square units. Do not forget to write 5 square units because we are dealing with the area of triangle over here. So with this we come to the end of this paper, that is the level 2 maths paper which came for the board exam, Goa board exam, April 2022. I hope you have found the solutions easier to follow, and personally I felt that it was an easy paper for students, especially if you have studied. Nothing complicated in this, and there was sufficient time to complete this paper as well. So if you have liked watching this video, first of all subscribe to the channel, then hit the like button and share this video with as many friends and classmates as possible. Thank you very much for being with me throughout this video, and keep watching for more such videos. And for those who have answered their SSC exam, I wish you the very best, not only for the exams that you have answered, but also for your future. Thank you once again.